Ladies and gentlemen, I want to speak to you today about something critical to the human experience: rebuilding yourself. Many of us go through life facing challenges, setbacks, and disappointments. Some of us have fallen, stumbled, or been knocked down by the pressures of life. But I want to remind you today, failure is not the end, it is the beginning of a new opportunity for growth and transformation. We live in a world where change is constant, where circumstances shift, and where the seasons of life can challenge us in unimaginable ways. But the truth is this: you are not defined by your circumstances. You are defined by the choices you make and the actions you take in response to the challenges that life brings your way. Today I want to remind you that you have within you the power to rebuild, reshape, and renew your life. The first step in rebuilding yourself is reconnecting with your purpose. Your purpose is the reason you were created. It is the vision that God placed in you before the foundation of the world. To rebuild yourself, you must first ask yourself, why am I here? What am I called to do? When you know your purpose, you are not shaken by the storms of life, because you understand that your existence is not random, nor is it without significance. Purpose is the foundation of your strength. It is the anchor in the storm. When you align your life with your purpose, you can begin to rebuild, not from a place of uncertainty, but from a place of knowing exactly who you are and why you are here. Your purpose becomes your driving force. It pushes you to rise up every time you fall and to keep moving forward when others might give up. Once you know your purpose, you must develop a vision. Vision is the picture of your future. It is the blueprint for the life you desire to rebuild. Without vision, there is no direction. Without direction, there is no progress. Vision allows you to see beyond your current situation. It allows you to dream and to imagine the life you want to create. To rebuild yourself, you must have a clear vision of where you want to go. Your vision will pull you through the darkest moments and guide you when the path ahead seems unclear. Do not settle for the limitations of your past. Embrace the vision that leads you to a future of fulfillment, success, and impact. Now, rebuilding yourself requires more than just external effort. It demands internal change. One of the greatest obstacles to rebuilding is the mindset. Your mind is the architect of your future. To rebuild yourself, you must renew your mind. This means you must change the way you think, especially about yourself and your potential. The world will try to define you by your mistakes, your failures, or your past. But you must reject these false definitions. You are not what you've done, you are what you are becoming. Your potential is greater than your past. And the only limits you have are the ones you place on yourself. You must renew your mind by transforming your thoughts from a mindset of scarcity to a mindset of abundance. Replace negativity with positivity. Replace fear with faith. When you change the way you think, you change the way you live, and you create the space necessary for your rebuilding to take place. Rebuilding yourself is not a solitary endeavor. You need the right environment, the right people, and the right influences. Leadership is not just about directing others, it is about leading yourself. In the process of rebuilding, you must take personal responsibility for your actions, your decisions, and your growth. Seek out those who will encourage you, challenge you, and hold you accountable. Leadership is about creating an atmosphere where growth can occur. Surround yourself with individuals who have the same vision for their lives as you do, and together you can rebuild stronger, more resilient, and more purposeful than ever before. Finally, rebuilding requires perseverance. It requires a willingness to keep going, even when the process is difficult, when it feels like nothing is changing, and when you feel like giving up. There will be setbacks. There will be obstacles. But understand this: every setback is a setup for a greater comeback. The key to rebuilding yourself is to never stop. You may face challenges, but the way you respond to those challenges determines your future. In every moment of difficulty, you have the opportunity to rebuild. In every struggle, you are developing the strength, resilience, and character you need to fulfill your purpose and your vision. So I say to you today, rebuild yourself. The past is gone and the future is waiting for you. Your potential is unlimited, your purpose is clear, and your vision is powerful. Do not allow the difficulties of life to define you. You are more than your struggles. You are more than your setbacks. You are a work in progress. And as long as you have life in you, you have the power to rebuild. Take responsibility for your life. Renew your mind, embrace your purpose, create your vision, and lead yourself to the future that you were always destined for. Rebuild yourself, and in the process, you will transform the world around you. The time to rebuild is now. Start today. The best version of yourself is waiting to be unleashed. This speech follows Myles Munroe's empowering and inspirational style, focusing on leadership, purpose, vision, and personal responsibility, all while calling the audience to action and transformation. Rebuilding yourself begins with understanding and reconnecting to your purpose. So many people wander through life without truly knowing why they are here or what they are meant to accomplish. They get caught up in the hustle of daily life, focusing on what is in front of them without considering what lies ahead. But if you are going to rebuild yourself, you must start by asking the most important question of all: why am I here? Your purpose is the very reason for your existence, the deep calling that drives everything you do. It's not something external, it's something intrinsic to you. When you know your purpose, you know your why. And that knowledge provides clarity in every decision, every challenge, and every moment of doubt. Purpose is the foundation upon which true transformation happens. It's easy to get distracted by the demands of life, the disappointments, and the struggles that seem to come out of nowhere. But when you are rooted in your purpose, you gain the resilience to push through. The storms of life will come, but your purpose will always pull you back on track. It gives you the strength to rise again after every fall, and it fuels your perseverance when the road seems long and difficult. Purpose is also a powerful motivator. When you are clear about why you exist, you are driven to overcome obstacles that once seemed insurmountable. It's not just about surviving, it's about thriving and fulfilling the unique calling that only you can carry out. Purpose moves you from mere existence to intentional living. It propels you forward with energy, with passion, and with the confidence that you are doing what you were created to do. Many people live life as if they are searching for something, not realizing that the key to their transformation is already within them. When you reconnect to your purpose, you reconnect to the source of your power. That understanding will help you move through life with greater focus and confidence, and it will guide every step as you rebuild yourself into the person you are meant to be. To rebuild yourself, you must create a vision for your future. Without vision, you lack direction. It's like trying to navigate through life without a map or compass. You may move, but you'll wander aimlessly, unsure of where you're headed. Vision is the thing that gives you focus. It helps you see beyond your current circumstances and imagine a future that is bigger, brighter, and more fulfilling. When you have a vision, you have a sense of purpose that guides your actions. Your vision provides you with the clarity you need to make decisions, prioritize your time, and stay motivated. It's not just about thinking of what you want for yourself, it's about seeing what's possible and taking steps to bring that future into existence. A compelling vision doesn't just excite you in the moment, it pulls you forward, even on the days when the path ahead seems unclear or difficult. Your vision acts as a blueprint for your life, a roadmap that shapes how you approach every challenge and opportunity. It allows you to see where you're going, even when the journey seems long or filled with obstacles. It is a picture of your best self, of your fullest potential, and of the life you were created to live. Having a vision enables you to stay focused on what matters most and not get distracted by the temporary setbacks or the fleeting temptations that may arise along the way. Creating a vision also forces you to dream. It requires you to think beyond the limitations of your present circumstances and to envision a future that is aligned with your purpose and potential. A strong vision requires imagination and faith that you can achieve it, and imagination to see beyond your current reality to the possibilities that await you. Your vision isn't just something you think about when things are going well, it's a reminder to you every day of why you keep going, why you keep pushing forward. It's a source of motivation when you feel tired, a source of clarity when you feel lost, and a source of strength when you feel weak. When you truly create a vision for your future, you align every part of your life toward making that vision a reality, and you begin to move with purpose, passion, and direction. Your vision is not just a dream, it is a promise to yourself about what you are capable of. It is the picture of the future that you will work toward every day, step by step. It gives you the endurance to keep going when the road is tough, the patience to wait when progress feels slow, and the courage to take bold steps when the path is uncertain. With a clear vision, you will not only rebuild yourself, but you will create a future filled with possibility and fulfillment. Rebuilding yourself requires you to develop a growth mindset, a mindset that believes in the power of learning, evolving, and improving. Too often, people get stuck in the idea that their abilities, their circumstances, and their potential are fixed. But the truth is, you are not limited by what you know right now or by where you are today. You have the capacity to grow, to learn, and to transform into someone greater than you are at this moment. A growth mindset shifts your focus from seeing challenges as barriers to seeing them as opportunities for development. Instead of thinking, this is too hard, I can't do it, you start thinking, this is difficult, but it's an opportunity for me to learn and become better. Every obstacle, every failure, and every setback becomes a lesson, a step on the path toward greater success. You begin to understand that challenges are not signs that you are incapable, but signals that you are pushing the limits of your potential, reaching new heights, and stepping out of your comfort zone. When you adopt a growth mindset, you stop seeing mistakes as failures. Instead, you see them as feedback. Every mistake is a valuable experience that teaches you something. It teaches you resilience. It teaches you how to adapt. And it teaches you how to do things differently next time. You understand that failing does not mean you are a failure. It means you are in the process of learning. Rebuilding yourself becomes a journey of constant learning, improvement, and refinement. A growth mindset also involves embracing challenges instead of avoiding them. You no longer shy away from the hard work or the difficulties. Instead, you run toward them, knowing that on the other side of every challenge is growth. You begin to thrive in the face of adversity, knowing that every difficulty is shaping you into the person you were always meant to be. This mindset allows you to embrace discomfort because you know that it is in those moments that the most growth happens. Moreover, a growth mindset leads you to believe in your ability to evolve. It pushes you to continually strive for improvement in every area of your life, your skills, your character, and your relationships. You are never content to stay where you are because you understand that there is always room to grow, always something new to learn. It encourages you to seek out new experiences, new knowledge, and new challenges that help you expand your horizons and become the best version of yourself. When you cultivate a growth mindset, you also become more persistent and determined. It fuels your ability to keep going even when things are tough. You no longer quit when the going gets hard. Instead, you dig in, push forward, and find ways to adapt and improve. Rebuilding yourself is not about avoiding struggle. It's about using struggle as a tool for growth and transformation. This mindset also encourages you to be open to feedback and new perspectives. You welcome advice, seek mentorship, and learn from the experiences of others. Rebuilding is not just about self-reliance. It's about being humble enough to recognize that you don't have all the answers and that others' insights can help you on your journey. With a growth mindset, you embrace the idea that there is always something more to learn, always a new skill to master, and always an opportunity to become better. By developing a growth mindset, you transform your entire approach to life. Every challenge becomes a stepping stone, every failure becomes a lesson, and every victory is a confirmation that you are on the path of continual growth. This mindset is the foundation of true transformation, the key that unlocks your potential and enables you to rebuild yourself in ways that you once thought impossible. Rebuilding yourself starts with a critical decision to take full responsibility for your life, your choices, and your actions. Too often we find ourselves pointing fingers, blaming others, or making excuses for why things aren't the way we want them to be. We blame our circumstances, our upbringing, or the people around us, believing that our lives are shaped entirely by forces outside of our control. But the moment you choose to take responsibility is the moment you reclaim your power. Taking personal responsibility means recognizing that you have the ability to shape your own destiny. It means accepting that while you cannot control everything that happens to you, you can control how you respond. You are not a passive passenger in your own life, you are the driver. Your choices, your decisions, and your actions are what ultimately determine the course of your future. By taking responsibility, you acknowledge that you have the authority and the agency to change the things that are within your power to change. This is not to say that challenges and setbacks don't occur. Life is filled with unexpected twists, hardships, and moments of unfairness. However, when you take personal responsibility, you stop letting those external factors define who you are or what you can accomplish. Rather than dwelling on what went wrong or who is to blame, you look within and ask, what can I do now? You recognize that no matter the circumstances, your response to them is what truly matters. To rebuild yourself, you must stop relying on others to fix things for you. Waiting for someone else to solve your problems or make things right will keep you stuck in a cycle of dependency and stagnation. Instead, you step up and say, this is my life and I am responsible for making it better. You accept that the choices you make today will shape your tomorrow. Whether it's taking ownership of your mistakes, learning from them, or making new decisions that align with your purpose, the power lies in your hands. When you take responsibility, you begin to see the world differently. You understand that nothing happens to you without a reason, and even in the most difficult situations, there is something to learn. You stop playing the victim and start being the victor of your own story. The circumstances may not be ideal, but they don't have to define you. The key to rebuilding yourself is not in waiting for a perfect moment, but in making the most of where you are right now. Moreover, taking responsibility requires you to be honest with yourself about your weaknesses and areas for growth. It means acknowledging that some of the things holding you back are habits, beliefs, or behaviors that you've allowed to shape you. It's not easy to admit where we've gone wrong or where we've fallen short, but this honesty is essential for true transformation. You cannot change what you are unwilling to confront. When you take responsibility, you commit to looking at your life truthfully, without excuses and without the blame game. Once you take responsibility, you free yourself from the chains of regret and resentment. You stop being trapped in the past and start focusing on what you can do in the present to move forward. It is a powerful act of self-empowerment. Instead of waiting for change to come from someone else, you become the change you desire to see in your life. Taking personal responsibility is also about commitment to your own growth, commitment to your own future, and commitment to your own success. It's easy to point out external factors that hinder your progress, but real growth comes when you stop making excuses and start taking actionable steps toward the life you envision. You begin to shape your life with intention and purpose, knowing that you are the one who has the power to rebuild, to renew, and to recreate your future. By owning your journey and committing to changing what you can control, you unlock the door to true transformation. You stop being at the mercy of life's circumstances and begin actively creating the life you desire. Taking responsibility is the first step toward rebuilding yourself, and it's a step that can lead you to greater freedom, fulfillment, and success. To rebuild yourself, one of the most powerful steps you can take is to renew your mind. Your mind is the foundation of your life. It shapes your reality. Every action, every decision, and every outcome in your life starts with a thought. The thoughts you hold in your mind create the world you live in. If you want to rebuild, you must first change the way you think. Many of us have been conditioned by past experiences, societal expectations, and even our own self-doubt to hold on to limiting beliefs. We tell ourselves things like, I'm not good enough, I'll never succeed, or this is just the way things are. These negative beliefs can create walls in our minds, preventing us from seeing the possibilities that lie before us. They keep us stuck, preventing growth and limiting our potential. If you are to rebuild, you must break down those walls by changing the way you think about yourself and your life. Renewing your mind means replacing those limiting beliefs with empowering thoughts that open up new possibilities. It means believing that you are capable of change, that you are worthy of success, and that you can overcome any obstacle. It's about shifting your mindset from one of scarcity, where you believe there's not enough for you, to one of abundance, where you know that you have unlimited potential to achieve your dreams. This process of renewing your mind is not a one-time event. It is a continual practice. It requires consciously choosing to think thoughts that align with who you want to become. Every time a negative thought enters your mind, you can replace it with a positive affirmation of your potential. Instead of saying, I can't do this, tell yourself, I am capable. I have everything I need to succeed. Instead of focusing on the limitations, focus on the possibilities. The more you practice this, the more your mind will begin to align with your desired future. Self-belief is a critical component of renewing your mind. If you don't believe in your own potential, it will be difficult to take the necessary steps to rebuild. The truth is, you have everything you need inside of you to succeed. You have talents, strengths, and abilities that are waiting to be unleashed. When you believe in yourself, you activate that power and begin to make decisions that align with your highest aspirations. Self-belief enables you to take bold steps, to face challenges with confidence, and to rise above the doubts and fears that often try to hold you back. Faith plays a pivotal role in renewing your mind. Faith in your own potential, faith in your purpose, and faith in something greater than yourself. Faith is the belief that no matter how hard the journey gets, you will find a way. Faith is what keeps you moving forward when things don't go as planned, when the road gets tough, or when setbacks arise. With faith, you can see beyond your current circumstances and trust that your efforts will lead to success. It's a powerful force that fuels your determination and helps you remain focused on your vision, even when challenges try to distract you. As you renew your mind, you also need to embrace positive thinking. Positive thinking doesn't mean ignoring problems or pretending everything is perfect. It means approaching life's challenges with a mindset that expects solutions, growth, and progress. It means choosing to focus on what you can control and believing that things will get better, even when they seem difficult. Positive thinking empowers you to keep moving forward with optimism, resilience, and hope. The power of your mind is immense. When you renew your mind, you start to see yourself and your life differently. You see possibilities where there were once obstacles, opportunities where there was once doubt. You begin to take action, not because you're sure of the outcome, but because you believe in the potential of your efforts. You develop the confidence to face each day with strength, knowing that your mind is aligned with your purpose, your vision, and your desire to rebuild. To truly rebuild yourself, you must renew your mind every day. The thoughts you think today will create the reality you experience tomorrow. By renewing your mind, you create a new foundation upon which you can build your future, one that is filled with confidence, possibility, and the unwavering belief that you can achieve anything you set your mind to. It is through the transformation of your thinking that you can unlock your greatest potential and take the first steps toward rebuilding your life. Rebuilding yourself is not an overnight process. It is not a magic trick or a quick fix. Transformation takes time, effort, and a willingness to stay committed, even when the results are not immediately visible. The truth is, growth is a gradual process, and true change requires patience. It is easy to get discouraged when you don't see immediate progress or when the journey feels slow. But remember that every single step forward, no matter how small, is still a step toward your transformation. The key to rebuilding yourself lies in understanding that the process is ongoing. It's about taking consistent action, even on days when you don't feel like it. It's about being patient with yourself, trusting that each effort, each decision, each positive change you make is contributing to the larger picture. When you embrace this process, you begin to see that transformation is not just about the destination, but about the journey itself. Every challenge you face along the way is not an obstacle, it's an opportunity for growth. Often we see challenges as setbacks or barriers to our progress. We get frustrated when things don't go as planned or when difficulties seem to keep piling up. But challenges are not there to stop you, they are there to strengthen you. They provide you with the lessons, the skills, and the resilience needed to grow. Each obstacle you overcome becomes a part of your story, a proof of your determination and your ability to rise above adversity. In the process of transformation, the small steps matter. It's easy to overlook the little things, the changes in your habits, the small victories that seem insignificant in the moment. But it's these small actions that over time create lasting change. Every time you make the conscious decision to move forward, to improve, to do something better than you did before, you are making progress. The transformation happens gradually, and over time, those small steps will add up to something remarkable. It's important to recognize that transformation is rarely a straight line. There will be moments when you feel like you're moving backward, when the progress you thought you made seems to disappear. There will be days of frustration and doubt. But those moments are part of the process, not signs of failure. They are tests of your resolve, opportunities to show yourself that you have the strength to keep going. Rebuilding yourself requires persistence. It requires the willingness to keep going even when the path gets tough, even when the results aren't what you expected. It's about showing up every day, doing the work, and trusting that the effort you put in will pay off. The transformation you're seeking doesn't happen in one grand, dramatic moment. It happens in the quiet consistency of your daily actions. When you embrace persistence, you tap into a power that drives you forward no matter what. There is beauty in the process of transformation because it's not just about what you're building on the outside, it's about who you are becoming on the inside. Each challenge, each decision, each step forward contributes to shaping a new version of yourself. You are evolving into someone stronger, wiser, and more capable than you were before. And even though it may feel like a slow and sometimes painful journey, know that every effort you make is a brick being laid in the foundation of your new life. Rebuilding yourself is a process that requires time, patience, and unwavering persistence. It's about showing up even on the hard days. It's about embracing the small steps, understanding that each one is leading you to a greater version of yourself. Every challenge you face is not something to fear, but something to embrace as part of the transformation. Know that you are becoming stronger with every obstacle, wiser with every lesson, and more capable of achieving your dreams. The process may take time, but with each step, you are one step closer to the person you are meant to be. Rebuilding yourself requires developing resilience and perseverance, qualities that are essential when life does not go according to plan. We all face moments of hardship, setbacks, and failure. These are unavoidable parts of the human experience. The truth is, no one's journey is a smooth, uninterrupted path to success. There will be times when things don't work out as you hoped, when plans fall apart, and when the road ahead seems uncertain. But what matters most in these moments is how you respond, your ability to bounce back, to stand up after falling, and to continue moving forward in the face of adversity is what defines your strength. Resilience is not about avoiding difficulties, it's about how you handle them when they come. It's the ability to stay grounded and focused on your goals, even when circumstances try to knock you down. Life will throw challenges your way and setbacks will happen, but resilience means that you do not allow these setbacks to define you. Instead, you see them as opportunities to learn, to grow, and to become stronger. When you develop resilience, you start to understand that it's not the challenge itself that determines your success, but your reaction to it. Perseverance is equally important in the rebuilding process. It's about having the determination to keep going, even when the road is difficult. Many people give up when things get hard, when the results don't come quickly, or when they face rejection or failure. But perseverance is what separates those who succeed from those who don't. It's the ability to stay committed to your vision, even when you don't see immediate results, and to keep pushing forward in the face of adversity. Perseverance is not about ignoring your pain or pretending that everything is fine. It's about acknowledging the difficulties and choosing to continue anyway. It's the courage to keep moving forward step by step, even when the journey feels overwhelming. The process of rebuilding is often full of setbacks and failures, but these moments are not the end, they are part of the process. The most successful people aren't the ones who avoid failure, they are the ones who fail, learn from their mistakes, and keep going. Every failure is an opportunity to grow, to refine your approach, and to develop the resilience needed to face even greater challenges ahead. When you learn to persevere, you build the mental and emotional strength required to keep going, no matter what life throws your way. Resilience and perseverance give you the strength to rise after each fall. They help you to see beyond your current struggles and remind you that success is not determined by how many times you fall, but by how many times you get back up. Life is full of ups and downs, but it's in those moments of difficulty that you truly discover what you're made of. Every time you face a challenge and choose to push forward, you are building a stronger version of yourself. The ability to bounce back from adversity is a testament to your inner strength. It shows that you have the courage to face your fears, the determination to keep going despite the odds, and the faith that you can overcome any obstacle. Resilience allows you to remain steadfast and focused on your purpose, even when everything around you seems uncertain. With perseverance, you develop a sense of inner power that comes from knowing that no matter what happens, you will continue to rise, continue to learn, and continue to rebuild yourself into a stronger, more capable person. Life will not always unfold the way you plan, but developing resilience and perseverance will equip you to handle whatever comes your way. These qualities are not just about surviving the challenges, they are about growing through them, learning from them, and using them as stepping stones on your journey of transformation. Resilience and perseverance are the bedrock of personal growth and the keys to successfully rebuilding yourself. They give you the strength to face adversity, the courage to persist, and the unwavering belief that you are capable of overcoming anything life throws at you. To rebuild yourself, it is crucial to surround yourself with the right people, individuals who uplift, encourage, and inspire you. The environment around you has a powerful influence on who you become. The people you interact with, the conversations you have, and the energy you expose yourself to all play a significant role in your personal growth. If you want to transform your life, you must intentionally choose to be around those who push you to be your best, who believe in your potential, and who support your journey. Your circle should consist of people who encourage you, who challenge you to rise above your limitations, and who hold you accountable for your actions. These are the people who will not only cheer you on when things go well, but will also stand by your side when you face challenges. True friends, mentors, and supportive communities are those who recognize your worth and believe in your potential even when you don't see it yourself. They are the ones who will speak life into you, who will help you see things from a different perspective, and who will push you toward becoming the person you were meant to be. Mentors are especially important in this process. A mentor is someone who has walked the path before you, someone who has experienced the ups and downs of life and can offer valuable insights. They can guide you, share their wisdom, and help you avoid the mistakes they once made. A mentor provides not only direction but also perspective, helping you to see beyond the immediate challenges and reminding you of the bigger picture. Having someone to guide you through the rebuilding process can make all the difference in helping you stay focused and motivated. Beyond mentors, the friends and community you surround yourself with are equally important. A strong support system is vital for your transformation. These people should be those who encourage your growth, who push you to be better, and who hold you accountable for your progress. They should inspire you to do more, to think bigger, and to strive for excellence. Having people around you who share your values and who are on their own journeys of growth will create a positive feedback loop of motivation and inspiration. Their success becomes your inspiration, and your success becomes theirs. Sometimes it's not just about having positive people around you, but also about avoiding negative influences. Negative energy can drain you, hold you back, and make you question your abilities. Surrounding yourself with individuals who criticize, belittle, or discourage you only slows down your progress. It's essential to distance yourself from those who do not support your vision or who bring negativity into your life. Negative influences can undermine your confidence and make you doubt your path, so protect your mind and your space by choosing to spend time with those who lift you up. The right environment can accelerate your transformation. When you are surrounded by positive influences, you begin to adopt their mindset, their energy, and their attitude. You start to think more positively, act with more confidence, and take bolder steps toward your goals. The people you surround yourself with can help you see new opportunities, gain fresh perspectives, and remind you of your purpose when you lose sight of it. When your environment is filled with support, encouragement, and accountability, you are more likely to stay on track and to continue your journey of self-rebuilding with strength and resilience. Creating an environment that fosters growth is not just about finding the right people, it's also about cultivating a space where your own growth can thrive. This means investing in relationships that nurture your development and removing those that drain your energy. Being in a community that shares your values and encourages progress allows you to be your best self and to help others do the same. It provides you with the emotional and mental support necessary to keep moving forward, even when times are tough. As you rebuild yourself, remember that you are not meant to do it alone. The journey of transformation is one that is best traveled with others, those who believe in you, support you, and hold you accountable. The right people and the right environment can help you accelerate your growth, deepen your learning, and give you the strength to keep going. By surrounding yourself with people who challenge you, encourage you, and believe in your potential, you create an atmosphere in which true transformation can take place. This support system becomes an essential part of your rebuilding process, helping you reach new heights and become the best version of yourself. Rebuilding yourself requires not just a vision of who you want to become, but a clear plan of action to get there. You need clarity in your direction, and you need to take decisive, consistent steps toward that destination. Without clear goals, it's easy to get lost in the process and discouraged when progress seems slow. But when you break your vision down into specific, achievable goals, you transform your journey from something vague into something concrete and actionable. It's in the clarity of your goals that you find the motivation and the focus to move forward step by step. Setting clear goals means identifying exactly what you want to achieve and then breaking that larger vision into smaller, more manageable tasks. It's about knowing what success looks like and defining the concrete steps necessary to get there. These goals should be specific rather than saying, I want to be successful. You might say, I want to start my own business in the next year, or I want to lose 20 pounds in the next 6 months. The more specific your goals, the easier it will be to take consistent action and track your progress. But setting goals alone is not enough. You must take consistent action toward them. It's not about making grand, sweeping gestures or trying to accomplish everything at once. It's about showing up each day and doing the work, no matter how small the steps may seem. Rebuilding yourself doesn't happen in one big leap. It happens in the little, everyday actions that compound over time. Every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to your desired outcome. It's the consistent effort, repeated over time, that leads to meaningful change. It's important to focus on progress rather than perfection. Often when we set goals, we expect perfection in the execution. We want things to happen right away, and we become discouraged when the results don't match our expectations. But progress is the key to success, not perfection. Rebuilding yourself is a journey, and along the way, there will be setbacks, mistakes, and moments of imperfection. Rather than being disheartened by these, focus on the progress you've made. Every small improvement, every step forward, every lesson learned is a part of the process. Celebrate these victories along the way. Every milestone, no matter how small, is a step in the right direction. The road to rebuilding yourself will not always be easy, and it won't always look the way you imagined. But as long as you continue to take action and stay focused on your goals, you will make progress. Don't wait for the perfect moment to start or for everything to be in place before you take action. Start with what you have, where you are, and keep moving forward. The more you take action, the more momentum you will build. And soon you will look back and see how far you've come. Goal setting is not just about achieving an end result, it's about creating a framework for your transformation. By breaking down your vision into clear, actionable steps, you give yourself a map to follow. Taking action on those goals turns your vision into reality. When you stay consistent, focus on progress, and celebrate each milestone along the way, you create a momentum that will carry you through the tough times and toward the success you desire. Rebuilding yourself is not a passive process, it's an active one. The more clarity you have and the more action you take, the sooner you will see the transformation you've been working for.